Hey guys, what is going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to a Marquee matchup predictions video. I know I haven't done these for a little bit because I did one the first week it come out and I completely messed up. So I waited a couple of weeks to see what the rhythm seems to be going on. I think I've got it now. Last week I tried to follow a leak and that completely failed miserably. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to invest in my own ideas. I'm going to do my research and stuff like that. So I've come up with 7 games. Obviously there's 4, so you guys can predict which ones I'm going for. Obviously I'm going to go from most likely to least likely. So let's get into it straight away. So we're going to start off with the Super Classico Derby. If anyone doesn't know that, it's River Plate versus Boca Juniors in the Argentinian League. I've invested I must have about 20k already on this team. So you can pick up both players for 600 coins by now. You might be able to pick them up slightly cheaper than that, but they're going up in price already. Requirements: 78 raid, minimum 4 Argentinian players, I reckon, and players 90 chem. I reckon you probably need to get all 4 Argentinian players gold, but they're my requirements anyhow. So that is the most likely one. I've invested the most in that one, so I would invest in that one. Next we got on the list is, we've got the, I don't know if I pronounced this right, the Ron Alapin Derby. It's in the French league. It's ASSE versus Lyon. Both players you can pick up for 500 coins by now on each side. As again, that's just the most common price. You can pick them up cheaper than that, so you know. Requirements wise, I reckon a little bit higher, 79 rated in this one, because there's like a lot more French players anyhow. Because I reckon minimum 4 French and minimum of 6 Ligue 1 players, so I'd definitely go for that one as well. I've invested in that one. I've probably invested about 5 to 10k in that one. And don't forget they're all 500 coins each, so you know. So that's that one. Next is another derby. We're going to go Moscow Derby, obviously in the Russian league. Lokomotiv versus CSK Moscow. Both obviously Moscow teams. Both 500 coins by now each players. Again, that's the most common price. Requirements: I reckon you'll need all Russian league players. 78 raid. I reckon you could probably, it might go up, might go down, I'm not sure. A minimum of 3 rare players as well. It's easy to do that. I mean, the Russian league golds are quite cheap at the moment, so if you're only going to invest in 1 player of each, I'd invest in a full team, about 78 raid and probably a few rares as well, so it shouldn't be too bad, so you know. Next on the list is another derby. Again, we've got the Pro League derby. We've got Anderlecht versus Club Bruges. Again, 500 coins by now. This seems to be the most obvious thing at the moment, because don't forget, it's quite new. It's FIFA still new, so players are still slightly expensive. As again, you can probably get it cheaper than that, but that's the common price for them. Requirements: minimum of 3 Belgiums, all gold, and all from the Pro League. That should be easily be able to achievable, because you can. There's loads, obviously, of Belgian players in that league, gold rated. And there's loads of gold rated players in the Pro League. Anyhow, they might do like a minimum of 6 Pro League players, because it might be a little bit overpriced, but it depends on what pack they're going to give you. So that's another one to invest in if it's up to you, but it's entirely up to you. Next we got on the list, I do apologise if I say this wrong, well, obviously it's called the Clasico Tapatio. It's in the Mexican league. Gordelaja, yeah, I think it's pronounced like that. I do apologise. Versus Alice, see that, but it's easier. 500 coins by now. Again, for players both sides, the gold player. I think there's only 1 gold player of each team, so I'd definitely pick up one of them. Requirements: minimum of 3 golds, minimum of 90 chemistry, and minimum of 2 rares. If they're going to do a rating, it won't be too high, because there's not loads of gold players in that league, as I said. Yawning. There's only 1 gold player in each team, I think. If not, there's maybe 2 in one of the others, but not a lot. So you know. Next, we have another derby, obviously. Zuid Hollandaise derby, it's called. It's in the Eredivisie League. Eredivisie League. ADO versus Feyenoord. I think I've said that right. Again, 500 coins, gold players on each side, so it isn't too bad. Requirement wise, minimum of 4 goals, minimum of six players from the Adversity League, and obviously, again, I'm going to go minimum of 2 rares. I don't reckon they'll do a rating. If they do, it would be too high, because if they're doing 2 rares, you can pick up bronze players, so, you know. Last but not least, I wasn't too sure to put this one in because I just wasn't too sure. But they do throw you off, you know what EA are like. So I'm going to put this one in. I'm going to call this the Invincible game. If any of you know the Invincible game, you've probably got a good guess what this is going to be. Premier League, Man City versus Arsenal. Man City at the moment are unbeatable, obviously unbeaten. Arsenal have obviously won them. Arsenal have obviously done the unbeatable. Obviously done the Invincible. Sorry. Man City could do it. And the way they're going, I think they might do it because they're absolutely slaughtering everything. Requirement, you can pick up players both for 500 coins. If you really want to go a little bit more, you can pick up Shaka at 600 coins bid at the moment because it's 82 rated, but you can still pick up, as I said, players for 500 coin by now. Requirement wise, I reckon it's going to be the same. Minimum 6 Premier League players, 79 rated, 95 chem. Exactly the same as the Man U versus Spurs. The only thing I'm just not sure about that one is because there is a BPL game that's just gone. But as I said, EA can be pains in the arse. So I'd definitely invest in. I've invested only a couple of players in that game, but I'd definitely invest in. The Argentine derby because that's just massive, and prizes are already starting to go up in price. As I said, 600 coins is minimum buying now. So yeah, you know. But hopefully, guys, you do investments. Hopefully, I get it. I always aim to get 2 out of 4, right? 3 out of 4 is good, and if I get 4 out of 4, I only did that I think twice last year, and that would be amazing. But definitely, I don't know what to say because at the moment the way EA have been doing with their market matchups, it can be a pain in the arse. But if it's right, you can make a lot of dough. If it's wrong, you ain't gonna lose loads. Just don't go overpriced on players. So you know. But I hope I continue to keep doing these for you guys. So I hope you continue watching them, and hopefully we can make profit all together. So thank you very much, guys. If you did enjoy the video, as you know, like, share and subscribe, and obviously I will see you in the next video stream. Peace.